they're cooking background.
Yeah.
I see Robert's joined us in the waiting room, or in the chat room rather. Waiting room. Gonna be a long night. Matthew Camp says hello and good afternoon, or good evening, good morning, or good afternoon.
Did you watch? I just seen a little bit of it. Josh just got off of YouTube live.
Who did?
Just a few minutes ago. Did you watch any of it?
Who? I didn't catch who.
Josh.
Oh no. No, I've been out running since I took her. I left here at 5:35 to take her to work, and I
think his audio is a little better. I think I adjusted the audio correctly. Turned his game volume in OBS way down. Put his microphone pretty much all the way up. He can't control his microphone because he's just using the webcam microphone. He can't control it.
Right.
On the X, so it seems to be better now.
Did he get the background taken care of to where he's not showing his desktop in the background of his gameplay?
He forgot to turn his icons off again. I've uploaded. He's recorded 2 videos that I've uploaded for him, and it's one stream. So 2 uploads in a stream today, and all 3 of them he's got his icons.
So do you go live? Are you team viewing it and then you go live for him since you're doing his uploads, or how does that work?
I'm just doing it. If he records a video, I'm just doing his uploads.
And you don't think maybe you should teach him how to do that? I mean, that's simpler than going live. Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
I
Yes.
just walked in the door. Been running all afternoon.
Yes.
I got my energy, got my grass cut in the back, the lawnmower cleaned up.
We get home this morning about 6:45. I got woke up at 10:30, 12:30, 1:30, and finally at 3:20 I said I might as well just stay up. So yeah, my legs kept cramping. I'm not sure why. So just not a.
I got my PC to run at 3333.
Yeah, you had mentioned last night you were having issues with that. You got it fixed?
Yeah, I think it was because I didn't select XMP first. I set the memory and rebooted it, and it wouldn't boot.
That's okay.
So obviously you got to set XMP first from the menu, and then select your higher speed.
The real question is, can you tell any difference between the default 2133 and 3200 or whatever? Can you really tell any difference?
Oh yeah, my startup time dropped 4 seconds.
Nice. Well, Jim says a carry stream that lasted only 2 hours is almost unheard of. The question is, did he get anything accomplished in those 2 hours? That's the question.
I think he put an AIO. He's redoing Marvin's PC for the 3rd time.
Okay.
He put the AOI cooler in, and I think he put the motherboard in. I don't remember seeing him do anything else.
My RAM is only 2666, but I don't know if I don't think I turned XMP on.
You should, because
when you say your start time dropped 4 seconds, do you mean from the BIOS to the Windows?
right.
Is that because I've noticed my BIOS, I don't know if it's this particular computer, but my BIOS takes quite a while. The computer takes quite a while to get past the BIOS.
You might need to do a BIOS update, but I would definitely go to the manufacturer's website and put in your model number and see what RAM they've tested. And, and you can use CPU-Z to see what your exact type of RAM is. and look at the
I know
board.
what my exact type of RAM is crucial. I have 216 gig sticks, 2666.
Yeah, just go to your motherboard's manufacturer's website, and they've got a list of all the RAM that they've tested, and you'll find your model number on there. Your motherboard might be limited to 2666, but if it's crucial, you can bump it up a little bit higher. You can bump it up to 3000. And Matthew makes a good point. You can go into the BIOS and set the delay for 10 seconds instead of 30 seconds.
Yeah, I posted that through Twidget as well. I'm having some issues with my mouse right now. Here comes Chris Garrett. Thought we scared him away last night. Yeah, somebody sending me a message there.
Hey,
Hey, Chris. How are you this evening?
good, how you doing?
Good. Oh, I forgot to oh, there it is. Now, how long is that going to stay up on my stream right now? There's a subscribe button. It's supposed to be interactive on the YouTube stream. I don't like it particularly, but if it...
And when you hover over it, it gets bigger.
Yeah, and it also should, if you hover over it, also should go to a... immediately to the left says Ken Stout Live subscribe. You should be able to click on that and subscribe. I wonder where he must be going to go be. Alex is off to reset his BIOS.
Reset the BIOS.
I'm not sure what he's doing. We were talking about memory and memory speeds and startup speeds and whatnot, and Matthew pointed something out, and Greg seconded it, and now he's gone. So I hope he's not doing that, quite honestly. But here we go. See,
It's just a drop
he
down
leaves,
thing.
Josh comes in. So you can't tell me that Alex is still doing all this for him. I personally don't care, but you know, if he's doing his uploads. Yeah, mine's all good. I'm good with how things are set. Mine's system's running pretty good. I got no issues. I did find now that's not supposed to stay on there like that all the time.
No, it should go away after you move the mouse.
It's supposed to, yes, and I'll have to look into
It
that.
does on mine. Goes back to the red box.
Right, but the red box is also supposed to go away.
Oh.
I don't want it. I don't think I want it constant. I think I want it to pop up, pop out, pop up, pop out. That's strictly done through YouTube, by the way. There's no fancy dancy OBS stuff done with that. That is strictly YouTube. Took me a minute to figure out how to do it, but once I did, then I had to go find the interactive subscribe button, which was fun. Some guy selling them for $1.99. I found mine for free. I just don't like the fact how it's just sitting there.
Hello, everybody.
Josh?
Oh. Yeah, I forgot to click the go live button at 7 o'clock, so. Yeah. I don't think I'll be juggling them anymore.
If you forgot to push it and you tried to go live, you had to do your stream key all over again. Or delete the one you had scheduled to go live on. Been there, done that.
Yeah, I'll just be going live and not scheduling them.
I know, I understand that. I quite well understand the fact that if you, yeah, it can be a headache. I'll just go with that. So, I'll have to look into why that button's not going away, but it's cool, it's there. I might actually, now that I think about it, I might see if I can use the fancy dancy OBS and make it pop in and pop out every so often. That'll be later tonight if I make it or not. I'm really tired for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it'd take about an hour nap. I fell asleep from 7:15 to 8:08.
Well, I was hoping she'd get off early today. Hell of a hard storm right at 6 o'clock. She finally comes strolling out about 6:25ish or so, and we finally got home. I was straight to bed, and I had a leg cramp. 10:30, got it, walked it off, and then another one about 12 something, walked it off, and 1:30 another one. 3:20, I'm like, I might as well stay up. I was talking to Darren a little bit, and I was like, man, I kind of just glanced at the clock. I got to take her to work in 20 minutes. And my brother called. He wanted me to come down and look at his new truck he got yesterday, which I really like it. It's a Ford F-150. Super nice truck. It's a 2018.
Damn.
Yeah, real nice truck. Rides like a car. We took it out and drove it around. Rides like a car. Sits up high like a truck. The only thing, if I had to say I didn't like about it, would be it's got a short bed. The bed's only 5.5 feet, so I don't know that I would like
Those
that.
are pretty popular, those short beds.
Yeah. So
Got 4 doors on it.
it does. It's got an electric. It's the backsliding window is electric and heated. That was kind of nice. It doesn't have a sunroof. It's got navigation. It's got the XM radio or Sirius radio, whatever it is, which sounds really good. And then I'm trying to think a couple other little things I liked about it. Just nice. It's a very nice truck. So he bought it through CarMax. And CarMax has a policy that if you buy a vehicle within that 30-day period of buying a vehicle, if you don't like it, you can take it back, literally no questions asked. And he kind of joked around. He goes, yeah, I've bought 3 trucks in 3 weeks, and I think I've got one I like. So I hope so.
Well, I'm not going to be posting any content. I'm not really going to be around. I got work more cook in the afternoon, so I'm going to be on a bit of a break tomorrow, but hopefully pick back up Thursday.
Yep, you're kind of busy on Wednesdays. And no BH Ringer, there was no 8-track tape player.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nor was there a CD player, which was really odd. That used to be really popular.
Yeah.
What would a CD player in my truck use?
Under the seat,
Yep. You
Six-
got this,
6-player.
console. So it wasn't under the console, in the middle seat, the middle of
Oh, yours is?
yeah.
Mine was under my seat. It was a six disc changer.
Well, mine's factory and it's
Kind of a weird place to put it if you think about it. No cassette. No 8-track, no cassette. Got a nice audio system though. I will say that. Very nice
I
audio
wish I
system.
had navigation, but mine don't have navigation.
I don't like all that video stuff.
Can be distracting.
Yeah.
If Google Maps would work the way they're supposed to work, that's all I need. Put it on my phone.
Plus, it's expensive as hell,
Yeah.
especially if you got to get it fixed.
Or replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could. Dolby. Yeah. No, I don't know what it was, Tony. All I know is it sounded good. He went over and bought 30 records off some guy tonight. That's one of the things we accomplished while we were out running around. Awesome music. 3 ZZ Top, 3 Rush, 2 Meatloaf.
Meatloaf is good.
It was Bat Out of Hell, so that's a good album.
Yeah.
And then 2 Sticks was the ones I told him I'm interested in. Paid about $6 a piece for them. And then he had 3 that the album. How do I want it? It didn't have a jacket to put the record in. The album cover was on the record itself, on the vinyl itself. It was pretty cool. Really nice.
What put the place of CD players and trucks in cars and all is the USB jack. You can put MP3s on the
Yep.
That's what I do.
It's what I've got too. In fact, I got to bring that in the house. I've got some things, some ideas floating in my head to actually use my music, but not get a copyright strike. And no, I'm not going to be singing it either. So just wipe that right off the list. We don't want that to happen. I see nobody's gone in and fixed Natasha's name yet.
No, I'll probably get to that at some point.
Yeah.
It'll probably be easier for me to have her laptop with me to do that. Because I don't remember her password.
No, that way she can just start it up and you can change it.
Yeah, but I don't remember her password to get into
Right.
the...
No, aren't you connected on Teamviewer though to it?
Yeah, I connected on Teamviewer to log her in, yeah. But I don't remember her Zoom account password to go into the account map from the actual website.
Right. You can't click on the 3 buttons in her name and go in there and change it permanently that way? Probably not. Hey! I now have the ability to make somebody co-host. I just now saw. Finally, it must have got updated properly. Yep. Cool. So I wonder if Alex did go in and reset his BIOS. He's been gone a while.
I was gonna say, I think he's hunting infected.
I don't know.
I was expecting him to be in the chat room tonight with me if he wasn't there. But Tony Wallace, Bloody Hell, and Matthew King.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell. We're going to change his name. He joins. We'll just change his name. Yeah, I wanted to watch it, and I did bring it up on my phone a couple times, but it was already over, so I didn't get to get to see it live. I did notice you forgot to turn your icons and your background off, though. You must remember to do that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Or
But
just
there's nothing really personal on my computer.
no, it's just distracting. There's not. Yeah, no, there's nothing there, but it's just your main focus of the stream is to play the game, and when you've got a cherry blossom tree in the background and all your icons, it's a little bit distracting.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is just make my background a solid color.
Well, you don't even have to do that. All you gotta do is go into OBS, create another scene, start the game, go into OBS, and have that gameplay as your source in that stream, and you don't have to change anything. Right now, in OBS, if I remember right, you only have one scene with 2 sources. So make another scene, copy that one source, which I believe is your display, and then when you bring the game up, switch to that scene, and you should be good.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, it's about as broad as it is long, honestly, to do that. That's how I would do it. I'd just set it up as a scene. So, did your BIOS deal work there, big boy?
No. I'm not. Of course, I'm not worried about it. I just wanted to check, and it turns out my BIOS, because this is an Intel NUC, my BIOS doesn't support XMP at all.
And you know that what else your NUC doesn't support? Well, let me check something before I say this. Hold on 1 second. 3 dots. Wow. So I can make Greg the co-host. I can make Chris the co-host. I can make Josh the co-host. I can make Natasha the co-host. Apparently your Intel NUC, there's something going on between it and Zoom. I can't make you co-host. That's crazy.
I wouldn't make Natasha co-host.
Oh, no.
What does the computer that I'm running it on have to do with you making me co-host in Zoom?
I'm just saying, I find it's ironic that I can make everybody but you, unless your Zoom's not updated.
I just checked it. I check it just about every day, and it's up to date.
Well, something going on because, okay, so watch. I'll make Greg co-host. I'll click on the three dots. It says make host, make co-host. Now he's going to get a pop-up and it says, do you want to make Greg Guy the co-host of this meeting? So I'm going to hit no, because I don't know if I can take it back or not. So I'll hit yes. Greg's now the co-host. Greg should get a pop-up on his screen saying, you are now co-host.
Yeah.
Surely to goodness that's not going to have to take place next time we log in.
Okay, I'm on my phone now. Now can you see?
We see your picture. Oh, you mean see if I can make you co-host or not?
Yes.
Oh, okay, hold on. I just took it away, so Greg's going to get one that says he was co-host, now he's no longer. Mute, ask to start chat pin, hiding on video, make host, rename, put in waiting room. Something going on with your account. I'd be calling somebody.
I didn't get no pop-up.
Hello, technical support.
Huh. That's kind of funny because when I do everything else, if I make you host, you get a pop-up saying you're host. Maybe it's there, but it's not functioning. Is that possible?
Well, all I know is I just switched from Zoom on my computer to Zoom on my phone, so I'm on my phone at the moment.
So it's you got to be your Zoom account then because it's still not an option.
Well, my Zoom account shouldn't be any different than anybody else's Zoom account.
Maybe it's different because you're a professor.
we already have a proposal on the floor to put somebody in the waiting room.
Maybe his Zoom is haunted.
Maybe. Quite possibly.
Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I'm logged in to Zoom using my Google account.
No, I would think not. How's Greg logged in under what account? Do we know?
I just click on the shortcut to the desktop and it automatically logs me in.
Meaning, if you log completely out of Zoom, underneath where the email and password box is, you type in your email and password, there's options to log in, and it's got the little Google icon, or a couple more little icons. I click on that Google icon when I go to log in, and it brings up the Google page, and asks me to select like my
I don't see anything like that.
account.
Okay, let's try a little experiment here. Alex, see if you can put Josh in the waiting room.
Yes.
Oh my, that means you're a co-host then. Oh my goodness, it might have worked. What did you do to fix that, Alex? Please tell us.
Nothing.
You didn't log out and log back in? Now go bring him back, 'cause that way I don't have to use my interruption screen. So the co-host function does work.
He must have
Now,
been
I was weird.
That was weird.
When I was put in the waiting room, it said Kim will let me in turn. It didn't say Alex will let me in turn.
I think it said Alex will or the host will.
The host will.
Okay, you're right. The host. So it's not gonna choose between me or the co-host. It's going to say the host will let you back in.
It does say, I just now noticed it does say by my name on participants, it does say Alex Cheak, co-host, me.
Well, I'm gonna try another one. Let's see how this goes. So, Greg, see if you can put Alex in the, or not Alex. See if you can put Alex in the waiting room. This will be interesting.
So I do that down in security.
Participants and more beside my name.
Yeah, you can go that route.
Can the co-host put the host in the waiting room?
No, I don't think so. I don't even know if a co-host can put another co-host in. That's why I said Alex to see if that can happen.
So you can have more than one co-host.
Well, right. See if you can put Josh back in the waiting room. Sorry, Josh.
Now, all I've got is chat,
Oh, that big
video,
one going
fit,
tonight.
spotlight, and report.
Yes, I can, and there he is. He's back.
Yeah, I know you can. I'm bringing back so Greg can try it. Boy, you're about to go in the waiting room. Let's see if I put you in the waiting room.
Not funny.
Not. I said sorry.
I know.
And no, I can't put you in the waiting room.
Josh, I can.
Okay, now let's give the professor a shot. See if you put the professor in the waiting room now. Hey, Kenny Whitten, good to see you.
Yeah, it's there now.
Yeah, go ahead, put him in there. That way I don't get blamed for it.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. Now, let me see if I can bring him back. I should be able to. I'm the host. Okay, there's my interruption screen, so I can come over here to participants, which is kind of silly if you think about it, because they've all seen this. Yeah, I can admit him. I'll let him back in. All right, good deal. So that's up to date. Cool.
So it wasn't my computer.
Oh, I knew it wasn't all along. I was just messing with you. While you were gone, I discovered I could do it, and I instantly thought, I'm going to mess with Alex on this.
So how do you do it?
Right-click on the three dots and scroll down to make co-host and click on make co-host.
Why hasn't it worked before?
Honestly, I do not know the answers to that question. It just started working today. I wished I could answer it. I can't bullshit my way through it. I don't know.
One of them things that once you enable it, it takes,
It
48
could.
hours.
Yeah, it could very well be. It's a good call. Good answer. So, kind of waiting for Jeff to get here. I can't wait to show him what we developed last night. I don't even think Greg's seen this yet. And I only want to show it once. And I'm still waiting on suggestions for the outro. And Alex, you and I need to get together on the multifunction so I can make that work correctly, because I can't make it work right. And I got all the faith in the world that you can.
So how do you like my my video?
I don't. That's why I put you in the waiting room. Oh, wait, that's why Greg put you in the waiting room. Yes, Tony, I agree. I think Alex actually got it right. When I enabled it, I believe it had to go through a certain amount of time before it actually became active or, took effect or whatever. So it's pretty cool. I mean, what's she making the same apple turnover 100 times now?
It's a video. It's a
Crescent roll.
It's Pixabay royalty-free videos or whatever, so you won't get a.
Yeah.
And it just if you put it on Zoom, the video will look. If I put it as my background, the video will loop.
Yeah, of course. So I need someone that's not a subscriber to go see if that active subscriber button actually will work or not. Or someone to make a fake account and tell me what the name is and make it public so I can test it out.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah,
Are you subscribed to my channel at all?
I am. I have another Google account.
Okay, give it a shot.
It's my school Google account.
Is it still
You're
active?
going to Google account.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm just wanting to see if that, because when you hover over the subscribe button on the screen, it brings up a bigger button that says Ken Stout Live subscribe. Obviously, I can't subscribe to myself.
Oh, you can't?
No, you cannot.
Alex's other Google account is that Google Eyes dude that was best on.
Oh, the truth comes out. Chris, that was a good one. That was a very good one. BH Ringer says hello to Kenny Whitten. I think I've pretty much gotten everyone at least once, except for Jeff Ryman, who's not here. He might have baseball duties. What is it? 7? Oh yeah, 7:30 in Vegas. He's probably doing the baseball deal. Some of the ideas I came up with to fill the space on the outro is a DaVinci Resolve logo, since I dabble in it from time to time. I thought about maybe Photoshop, since I dabble in it from time to time. And then I want to put one more, kind of 3 things across the middle, like the 3 things that match the ones at the top. But I can't, for the life of me, I can't think of what the third one is. Or I thought about making some kind of banner to put in the middle that says, "You just watched Ken Stout live or participated in." I don't know. I'll think through it and I'll figure it out. I read an article today where graphics cards are finally starting to come down. The one they offered me was $1,199. It's still about $799 too high for me. Well, anything under 3 and I'm going to buy one. Anything under 300, I'm pulling the trigger on a graphics card. So hopefully between now and June 7th, graphics cards drop and I can buy myself a good birthday present.
You know, I was just looking at Dell and HP site today, and you know, when Windows 10 came out, they gave you an option to get Windows 7 or 10. But now the only option you can get is Windows 11. They might have a few computers, but they might have a few with Windows 10, but it's probably a Celeron or i3 or something like that.
Hey, what do you want, Ken? See if I can.
Yeah, bring up YouTube and go to my channel. Go to the live feed, and in the lower right-hand corner, there's a red subscribe button. Hover over that and see if the other one pops out, and see if you can actually subscribe to the channel.
Hello, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Hey.
Oh, you're having light difficulties. You were bright, now you're dark.
What you talking about, Willis?
I clicked on your live stream and I got it's got a red subscribe button.
Okay.
But nothing else pops out.
When you hover the mouse over that, nothing pops out?
No, it's just the red subscribe button. And if I click it, it'll subscribe.
Oh.
See, I just subscribed with my other account, and this account only has this one subscription.
Okay.
It's not uploaded. This account doesn't even have a channel. It's just.
So you subscribe, but you can't chat or comment or anything. Okay, so you clicked on it, or you hovered over it, nothing popped out, but you were able to click on it and subscribe? Right?
No.
No.
I see it now. You're talking about the bottom right-hand corner of the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was referring to under the video. Okay, well, if I
Yes, if you hover over the little red
works.
thing in the corner, it does
works.
pop up subscribe.
Okay.
I didn't realize what you were talking about.
And yeah, so Alex, can you unsubscribe now and then go try the one in the video itself to see if that's active, please?
It does work. I already did.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And how did you put that on there?
It's a YouTube function, Jim. Believe it or not.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go into the studio. Go into God, I'll never remember this. I just did it today too. You go into studio settings. Man, I'm drawing a blank here. Hold on. Let me bring over
Did you get my
this.
email, Jim?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, I'm sitting on the main channel dashboard. Where am I going from there?
Go down to. Give me a moment here.
Where's that?
He's in YouTube Studio, I believe he said.
No, I mean, give me a moment here.
Oh.
He's begging. He's begging.
Yeah, I already took away Greg's co-hosting abilities, or I would have him do his thing. Okay, so Jim, you're on the main studio page, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Go down to customization,
Okay.
and customization brings out layout, branding, or basic info.
Yes.
Click on branding.
Okay.
Scroll. It says picture, banner, image, video, watermark.
Aha. Okay.
You want to add a video watermark, that's what I've got there. That's what that is. That subscribe button is a video watermark. And I thought it was only going to be active for 10 seconds, but apparently I'm going to have to make an adjustment somewhere on that. For now, I'm going to leave it as is because it's functioning and I'm able to get subscribers from that. But that's how you do it.
Okay. Okay.
Now, if you want, I can send that to you. In fact, I'll do that. Hang on. Let me get back to where I need to be over here. Not there, not there.
Hi, Joe.
I
It
don't.
honestly surprises me that my school Google account, my school account is still active, because it'll be a year this coming Sunday since I graduated.
Hey, Jim, check. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I was going to put it in Zoom chat, but it won't let me. I'll email it to you.
Okay. Yeah, I figured it was something like that, but I wasn't sure what.
Yeah, I will probably see if I can't move that over to OBS into a lower third, and that way I can control when it comes on, when it goes off. Right now, it's okay the way it is. It's okay. It works. I can live with it.
Gotcha.
My
Okay.
preference is to have it show up, go away, show up, go away. That's my preference. And
Okay.
wow, seriously? This went straight to
There's a
you.
number in that watermark?
There's a what?
Are there numbers in that watermark?
Not numbers per se. You can add the time that you want it, but no numbers, no. And yes, it did go through, Alex. I'm now up to 124 subscribers. Thank you very much. Hey, Gary.
Oh,
How are you this evening?
I'm a little cold going.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Actually, I think allergy.
That sounds a little bit like that, too.
Yeah, we have rain all over the place here.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to guess that's why you didn't join us last night.
No, actually, I was working last week.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Let's see if this will. Yeah. Nope, that didn't work. Oh yeah, it did work. That's not. I did this wrong.
I did something today I don't normally do,
You drove a car?
but Gary will be proud of me. I did.
Oh, you put Windows 11 on something. Okay.
No. I enabled automatic security updates for our website, for my Linux server that runs our website.
That's good. And I mean, watching something is great. You don't know if it's bad, but, you know. Cool.
There you go, Jim. Check your email. You should have it.
Why did everybody swap places?
That happens from time to time, and I don't have an answer for that. I've wondered that myself. It's nothing I did, unless, I mean, maybe somebody went in and you can change yourself. If you left click and grab your picture, like I'm going to take the place of whoever's in the middle, which is Chris Garrett right now. So I move myself to the middle. I want to be Alice for a while. I identify as Alice right now.
Don't do that.
Jim.
But if I move myself, will everybody else see that I moved?
Let's try it and see. Go ahead and move yourself.
You see it?
Yeah.
Stayed the same for me.
Yeah, no change in mine.
You're still in the lower. You're still in the middle row, left-hand side.
Yeah, on my end, I'm at the top middle.
Okay, now I just moved you down and put you in the bottom row, right corner. Did that move on your end?
No, I put myself back where I was.
Yeah. So apparently, as far as when it, because from time to time it will move. Now Natasha's in the middle. She can be Alice.
No, Jim's in the
I
middle,
think you played.
Really? That's weird.
across the top.
You can move anybody.
The host can, yes, and probably the
Anybody can move anybody.
anybody can move anybody. You don't have to be host or co-host.
Correct.
Yeah, you can rearrange who's where on your own screen. In the YouTube one, I'm not sure what that's about. You probably have control of that one.
Well, YouTube's
I'm
just
on the right. I'm on
yeah.
the
The
right.
the YouTube's just a direct reflection. Like I'll put Mr. Alex down here where Chris is at, and it apparently locks it into a one place because I tried to move it over there. So it looks like I put him where
I'm moving everybody around on my iPad.
right on your iPad, but it's not reflected on the main Zoom. In other words, Greg's always in the upper left-hand corner on mine and on the Zoom. So
I
if
can't move anybody on YouTube.
right, no YouTube, you shouldn't be able
Once
to.
once you move people around, there's always an option to reorder people. So it automatically, if you click that button, it will automatically put everybody in the default order.
Is that in security or participants?
No, it's just an option that shows up. If I move you up here, there'll be an option that comes up that says reorder or something.
I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to put me in the middle. That'll show up on YouTube over there, but there's no option to do anything here. Let me bring that. Well, I don't want to do that.
Well, I had that option on my iPad if I move people around on my iPad.
Maybe it's an iPad function thing. Is that possible?
It's possible.
There comes Mr. Rick Lakes in. Silence. Hey, Rick.
Awkward, Darren.
Did you get the computer built?
Huh?
Did you get your computer built?
No, just got around to starting it a little bit today, but
Yeah, I seen that on Facebook. That's why I asked. Are you going to live stream it when you do it?
I don't know. I don't really have any way of getting cameras in the other room yet.
I know that feeling. It's good to see you. How's the back?
It's a little sore, but not too bad.
Yeah. Well, we played a little joke on the professor earlier. I discovered while he was gone playing with his BIOS that I could make co-hosts, and when he came back, I told him something's wrong with the system because he couldn't be made the co-host, and he kind of bought it for a few minutes. That just went into effect today, I believe, because I changed it yesterday or the day before.
Just like he bought that April Fool joke.
A few people bought into that, actually. Wait till next year. The one I did on April 1st for April Fools. What April Fool's joke would you think we're talking about?
I don't remember it.
What on May 1st?
Yeah. Short-term memory problems, Alex?
Alice, he said he wasn't gonna be doing YouTube no more.
All right, I got a funny to share.
Go right ahead. Move this over here so I can see what's going on there.
Fast seed.
What is that? Roll sod.
That's almost as good as the one I saw on a truck full of sod goes by and the two guys were sitting on the porch and then one guy said, when I get rich and famous, that's what I'm going to do. And he goes, what's that? He goes, I'm going to send my lawn out to get cut. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I found that pretty humorous.
That is very humorous. Very humorous.
I don't get that.
You lead a sheltered life,
Yeah, really.
an extremely sheltered life.
You do know who Willie Nelson is, yes?
Oh, it's drugs. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, he's 90-something years old.
You could apply that to Willie Nelson or Snoop Dogg or a couple others.
That must be what keeps Willie going.
Probably. Rumor has it that's what keeps Keith Richards going.
Hey, Jim.
Me or Jim?
You.
Okay, yes.
You think I could make a video for new subscribers saying that they have to be subscribed to my channel before they can participate in chat?
Do I think you should make a video for your new subscribers to tell them they have to subscribe before they can comment and chat? The answer to that question would be no, because they already know that they have to be new subscribers. They're already subscribed, so they don't need to know that. Do I think you should make a video saying if you would like to participate and chat on my channel, you must subscribe, and you have to be subscribed for 7 days? You might do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing.
I mean, sure. You'll either gain a lot of subscribers or you'll piss a lot of people off and they'll never subscribe. Your subscribe has picked up and it will continue to pick up. And then when you get to the point where you really think you want to do this from your iPad, then we will go out and scrounge you enough subscribers to get you to 50, and then we'll wait the 6 or 7 days it takes for it to go by, listen to you bitch about it every day until it happens, and then you'll be able to go from your iPad. Thanks, Rick. I'm glad somebody picked up on that.
I'm just gonna leave it alone.
No, I picked up on it too. I just was quiet. I knew we.
Tony wants to know, did he put that on the bus? B.H. Ringer says, I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. The party's all over before it begins. Another good one. Yeah, Josh, I mean, if you want to, that's actually not a bad idea. Do a video, say, hey, my name is Josh Kinder, and you might explain a little bit about yourself, and I have ADHD and CP, and I like to play Nintendo 64 games. I stream nightly, and between this hour and this hour, or between this time and this time, and I would really appreciate it if you would join, and you have to be a subscriber, participate in chat. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad. I'd write it out. I wouldn't try to do it from memory. I literally would write it out, and then since you have trouble reading, I would practice it until you have it down pretty good. I noticed someone today, and I'm not going to mention any names, but I watched a few minutes of a stream from someone who claims it's live and unscripted, but yet he was reading a script. Okay? Now, does anyone know how I figured he was reading a script? Other than his eyes were going back and forth and his head was going back and forth?
No, because I don't know who you're talking about, number one.
No, I'm just saying, believe me when I tell you, this is live and unscripted. I don't have anything in front of me to read, because if I did, it wouldn't help, because I can't read very well anyway. Thank you, Wintermute. I appreciate that. He just tested the button. Do what, Chris?
Was it the president?
The president. No, it was not. No, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to get a point across and you have a specific way, or something you specifically want to say, that's fine. I get it. I personally don't think I could ever read a script. I would have difficulties trying to keep up with something that's scrolling by at whatever speed.
Notes on a piece of paper.
Are you talking about my stream?
Nope.
Incidentally, Carrie had slow mode on today.
I seen that.
What's that?
You can only make a chat comment every 60 seconds.
Was he even live today?
Yeah.
Yup.
And I did more talking than working.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a shocker.
What was he selling today?
And he didn't get finished with it, I don't think.
Another shocker. No way. Say that isn't so.
Inconceivable.
Yeah, it is.
He's on his third try for Marvin's PC.
Actually, I think it's the fourth.
It's done already, because it doesn't take that long to fix the PC. Does it?
Should take him an hour to build a PC, and that's it.
I thought he was through with Marvin's computer.
No.
No, he hasn't been.
No, you might not agree with me, but that's when you buy a Dell or hell, even an HP, and you got the person happy.
So what exactly is wrong with Marvin's computer that this is his 4th attempt?
No, the case,
It won't fit in the
the
case.
AIO cooler won't fit in the case perfectly.
Oh, okay. And it's probably beneath him to modify the case to make it fit? Or is that even
Of
possible?
course.
He won't do that kind of thing.
Is it possible to do that?
On that one, I don't know. Possibly. I would have to look at something like that.
Just an
I had
idea.
modded cases before. A little bit.
Just wondering.
What case is it? The Corsair?
The latest case is an Antec.
Yeah, it was an Antec.
Well, I have a question prior to that. Will that cooler fit in the 200R?
No,
One of ours don't take coolers.
no.
Yeah, those.
Be right back.
Yeah, there's almost nowhere. I mean, you could possibly fit a 240 in the top, but it'll definitely cover up the motherboard, and you'll have trouble getting to certain connectors. And it'll more than likely hit the RAM.
Wow.
I have a 200R. It's the one that's the shack, the
I-
main radio
I-
computer.
I love my 200R.
Every time they go out of stock and come back in stock, Carrie buys all of them.
Yeah, buys 4 or 5.
Well, that's just because they're so easy to work on.
Wait a minute.
How do you know he buys 4 or 5?
He says he buys 4 or 5.
Dan,
But they won't let him buy 10.
No,
Dan,
They limit them.
how do you know Willie Nelson really smokes that much dope?
Oops.
Dan,
Pretty bad when the host has to remove one of his own messages because he forgot to spell the rest of the word he hit enter. Is anyone co-host right now? Did I change that back? Let me go back to...
No, you didn't.
You're still co-host?
No.
No,
No. Let me put up
no
the...
one is co-host.
No one is co-host?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so I did... Okay, I did fix it. Okay, good. That
I'm
will...
not the one posting the video. I actually left that up to Alex, but I'm actually the one making the content, so.
Actually, posting the videos is actually easier than doing OBS, and if you can do OBS, you should be able to post the videos.
Yes, I agree.
So you gotta post the videos.
Okay.
If you can go live on your own, you should be able to get a video and upload the video because that's just like one click, done.
And
Maybe.
it's it's fast. It's way fast. It'll be way faster on your connection than it is on my connection because you have 40 megs upload.
Okay. Well, I don't want to do anything with YouTube tomorrow because I'm not gonna have time.
Al, don't let that stop you. You'll figure out how to squeeze it in. Look at me.
If he was able, if you were able to do it from your phone, you could do a stream of you riding on the bus.
Good point. Now that you bring that up, maybe we don't want to get him to 50 subscribers. Good point, Alex. Good point.
Yeah, but the question is, does he have unlimited data on his phone?
That answer I can't give you.
Yep, I believe I do.
Because streaming on YouTube will eat through the data. But actually, that day when I was going to Mississippi and live streaming pretty much all the way, they're not the whole entire way, but
I'm almost 100% sure that I have unlimited data because
a good chunk of it, I was surprised that it didn't take as much data as I thought it would.
I'm almost 100% sure but I have unlimited data because when I go out and about, like when I get a jam-packed day and like I have to go to the bank and go to get stuff from Best Buy, or I have to go pay my phone bill and stuff like that and help my pops out, I go through, I probably use all my data, so chances are I probably have unlimited.
I used to think the same thing until I did the live stream till I streamed for a couple of hours using my data, and then I went to check on my phone because my phone keeps a log of how much data I've used, how much data like YouTube is used and all that, like per app, and I was shocked, really
Well,
surprised.
Well, where do I go? Where do I go to find that in my phone?
I'm not 100% sure on iPhone, but it'll be somewhere under like mobile, internet, like like mobile networks and data usage or something like that. There should be a listing of every app that you've got on, every app that has used data the past month on your phone, and it should tell you in megabytes or gigabytes how much each app is used.
Which is good for knowing how much you've used, but it doesn't tell you if you have unlimited data through your phone carrier or not.
Sometimes they unlimited, and then they give you they slow down after so many gigabytes used.
Well, I know I have unlimited
Voiceover on.
two ways. The first way is I can log into my account, log into my account with them online, and it'll tell me I have unlimited data plus 10 gigs of hotspot. Or I can send a text to an automated number, and it will tell me that I have unlimited data. I can text usage to 611, and if I do that, it gives me the info.
But is it, okay, by sending that text, does it tell you what your plan includes, or does it just tell you the data?
Yes, and it tells me that my plan right now is unlimited.
Hey, Jeff.
Unlimited data and hotspot.
No baseball duties?
Nope.
Well,
And if they change it back to limited, if they change it back to giving me like 4 or 5 gigs of data, it will actually tell me how much data I have used out of what I've got. Which also my phone will tell me, but as well.
yeah, I know the phone will tell you the data you've used on each app. There's no argument with that. My question is there a way on your phone that you can look at your plan to see what your plan is? He might be on a limited plan, and like Chris said, once he hits that, they're going to throttle it way back. Or he might be on an unlimited plan, and once he hits a certain point, they're going to throttle it way back anyway.
There's an app actually for my cell phone company. There's an app, and if I log into that app right now, believe it or not, it actually shows that I've got like something crazy like 1.2 terabytes of data remaining.
Well, I'm going to show something to Jeff while he's here before we put him in a snoozing, sleeping mood.
Is it safe for work?
Are you at work?
Well, for what passes for work.
Twidget is down for the moment. I'm not sure what's going on there. I will be momentarily right back. Let's see if I can do this from memory. And oh shoot. I think that's it right there. And I'll come into here. Go to there. Everybody should be seeing a black screen except for YouTube, which should just be seeing a black screen with subscribe in the lower left-hand corner. Are we all seeing that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Jeff, this is specifically for you.
Where Where are the girls?
Pumpkins.
Oh, don't tell me that didn't save. Hold on, doggone it. Did we not save that? Oh, daggone it.
Well, dang.
It's
Here we
sort
go.
of fuzzy anyway. Oh, pretty fuzzy.
Refresh your
It's an orange
screen.
blob. Can't tell what it is, so it's not scary.
So, this is the outro. What we got, minus this, just for Jeff last night. I need to fill that space, and just to see what that would look like, we threw that in there. We thought it was pretty appropriate. Someone said, "Get a pumpkin for Jeff," so that's what we did.
All right.
And yes, I agree. It's not scary at all. So let me get this.
Fuzzy. Whatever.
If it's fuzzy, you probably need to refresh your browser, would be my guess. Mine's crystal clear on my monitor. I'm not
It's
saying
only your square. All the other squares are clear.
Oh, on Zoom?
Yep.
Oh, you know why? Yeah, doggone it. Somebody, that's why he's no longer co-host, forgot to...
Oh, it's clear on
Zoom. YouTube, right. Because... you just can't rely on good help these days.
Yep.
There we go. Now it should be clear everywhere.
Yep. It's clear on Zoom.
Except, is it not coming? It's probably not coming through on Zoom, is it?
No, it's a some kind of a symbol with a camera. There it
There
is.
you go.
All right.
Right. So, this is what
You need
I'm
the
working on.
pumpkin to say, needs to say subscribe on the pumpkin someplace.
Oh, you know what? Not a bad idea. So tonight, after we end the stream, we'll see if we can throw that on there and see if it's functioning somehow. But that's going to require someone that's not subscribed or someone to unsubscribe and then resubscribe. But that's a good idea, Jeff. I like that. Never thought about that.
Why is the Ken Stout Live border blue on YouTube, but it's purple on Zoom?
Good question. I see that too. I have no idea.
Has anybody heard from Tim Stout?
Not in about 4 days. I talked to him the other day over Facebook. He was going to a Clovis rodeo something. I don't know what it was. Let me get this back to where it needs to be. That looks about right. And then let me go back over here and bring up my camera. And that's right. And then blur it. Yep, we're good. Now I got to figure out what happened to Twidget. That is bugging me. I don't know why that's not working. It's not my speed. I tested that. I don't want Jeff to remind me I'm number one, so I'm not going to let him know what it was. And yeah, there you go.
Number 2.
There you go. So...
Hey, Jim, I got a question.
Go ahead, if it was for me.
No, for Jim.
Okay.
Yo,
Go ahead.
I noticed on the CPU that I'm taking out of this motherboard that there's a little bit of that thermal paste on the bottom of the CPU where it sits on the pins.
okay.
How do you get some of that off? Rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip?
Yeah. I don't know that I would try to use a Q-tip on pins. There's too much of a
Not on
chance.
pins, it's on the CPU, bottom of the CPU.
So it's, wait a minute, what CPU is it?
I don't
Is
know.
it an Intel or an AMD?
Intel,
Okay, so it's just a flat surface on the.
yeah.
Okay, so when you said pins, I'm like, I'm thinking AMD. I'm like, no, you don't want to do that. Okay, no, there should be no reason why you shouldn't be able to use a Q-tip and alcohol on that. Just don't try it on a socket,
Yeah.
or it'll be a bad day. Yeah, there shouldn't be any reason why you shouldn't be able to do that.
I had another learning experience last night on my old computer. I had rebooted from a flash drive to make image backups. That part worked, and I did the validation and all of that. So then I take out the flash drive and I reboot, and it will not recognize the two USB hard drives I had on there to put backups on. These are big drives with their own power supply and all of that. And they're USB 3 plugged into USB 3 ports on the back of my old computer. And when I can't see them, I keep rebooting, shut it all the way down, start up again things. I went in and looked at Device Manager, and there were errors. Said that it was trying to load a driver for them when a driver was already loaded, which was weird. So then I shut it all the way down, unhooked the drives, booted it, again without the drives attached, looked in Device Manager, no drivers loaded, so then I rebooted and then hooked them up again, and it worked. Which is just kind of weird. That's the first time I've had that happen.
What brand is the drive?
Seagate, both of them were Seagates. And I've been using them with this computer for several years. I just hook them up when I make a backup. I don't use them for anything else. Just kind of a weird thing. Because I had been rebooting several times in between trying to make backups and doing other stuff. And all of a sudden, just when I was done, it didn't like it. So I'm going to have to take off here and go run an errand.
The pumpkin did it, didn't it?
Say hello.
The pumpkin did it.
I knew it. The pumpkin did it. Okay, I'll take the pumpkin out.
No, depending how long this takes, I might be back if you're still going.
Jeff.
Probably an hour.
This group?
Take me.
Jeff. Did you realize what you just said?
Me or
Yes.
Jim? Or,
Jeff.
no.
You think about what you just said. You may be back if we're still going. Do you really think there's an outside chance we won't be going?
Well, I don't know. I can't predict your.
Chances are we'll still be streaming when you get back.
Alrighty.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate you stopping
probably
by.
about an hour. See you in a while.
All right. For some reason, Twidget.
I'll be back even if the pumpkin's there.
That's weird.
Alright, so I have plans to get that card in the mail by this weekend. So I'm hoping he could get it sometime next week. I know it's been delayed, but that's just because I was taking it out.
This is weird. I've always been able to start and stop Twidget in the middle of a stream except for tonight.
Time to reinstall Windows 10.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
At least somebody didn't say I need to go to System 32 and hit delete star dot star.
Well, you can if you want to.
Can I do that live?
Sure.
Oh man, this is bugging me. It's almost like
The star, will it really delete?
If I do what, Chris?
You said delete star.
Star.
Star should delete everything, should it not?
Yep. The old DOS command.
I didn't know that would do that.
REN is rename.
Yep. RD's remove directory, CD's change directory.
Yeah.
Was there an update for Zoom that I don't know about?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, there's pranks you can play on people about the RD command. You can make a batch file and change it to an icon. People think they click on the icon and it starts deleting everything.
Yeah, Twidget must be not functioning right now. Don't get it. Oh well, no more Twidget. Not for tonight anyway. So Wintermute's having some issues not seeing the little subscribe that's in the video itself apparently, and he already subscribed, which I appreciate. Thank you, Wintermute, for that.
Oh, goodness. Been a long day.
I don't know. It's only been about 8 hours long for me so far. And I only got another 7 to go. But then I got to turn around. She's got to be back at work at 2 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow afternoon. And she was going to work a week from Friday. And I looked at her and I said, you can't work a week from Friday. And she said, why not? I said, that's our golf day. And she was like, oh, yes, I remember. So, Stardust Stars wild card. VH Ringer says over in chat.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I just put message, just told it to send me a message to tell me my minutes and data balance,
Mm-hmm.
and it says it's super unlimited, and a whole bunch of other stuff with 10 gigabytes of hotspot.
And that's Android. And then who's your carrier?
Well, I'm on SafeLink, which is a subsidiary of TrackPhone, which is connected to AT&T. So I'm going through jumping through 3 different hoops: SafeLink, TrackPhone, and then AT&T.
I believe I have unlimited, but I'm not 100. I think I'm doing.
Well, you'll find out if you start streaming from your phone, and a month later you get a huge phone bill.
The good thing about the way my service works is they don't even have my credit card number, because I don't even have a card in my name. So if I run out of data, guess what happens? I just run out. I don't get a bill or nothing. I just straight up run out, and nothing will work if I try to go to a website.
Wow.
One time, I think a long time ago, one time they used to only give me 3 gigabytes of data, and I had left my data on, and even though I was connected to Wi-Fi, since I had my data on, somehow I managed to run all the way out of data. So I didn't realize that. So I called support, and they said, "Oh, you run out of data." So since then, I've started, when I'm not using my mobile data, I turn it off. Same way with the Wi-Fi. If I'm not using the Wi-Fi, I turn the Wi-Fi off. So that I don't have things running on the phone that'll run better down faster.
Don't everybody talk at once. I can't get to my stream deck.
I went to 50-something doctor's appointment today, but it was stupid. And the waste of time.
We had a very nice rain shower right when I got up, and then the sun came out, and then we had a really nice storm roll through. A lot of heavy rain, and it lasted half hour or so, and then the sun came back out. It's just comfortable right now. So let's see if this works here. I may have got Twidget back. And I spoke too soon.
I'll be without power tomorrow morning because the power company's gonna change some light poles.
At least they're telling you you'll be without power. A lot of times when our power goes off, they never tell us.
Well, I asked them today. I saw them down at the next house, looking in the yard, like 3 or 4 men. And when they went by my house, I said, "Are they fixing to change the poles?" And they said, "Yeah." So I saw flags around the pole where they do not dig tag flags. He's been there about 2 months. No flags. Maybe they won't cut a wire. Maybe they won't. Maybe they get it right.
So Twidget is back. Have no
That's
clue
my
what was
fear.
wrong.
Whenever I hear that the internet company is hooking up one of our neighbors' houses or something's going on with their power company or something like that, I always have a fear that they will cut internet line, and then I'll have to call the support and get them to come out here and fix it.
Yeah, and you know they're gonna rush right out and do that, right?
No, I know they're not going to, which is why it's my fear.
But you're prepared for this, correct? You've got a backup plan with all the unlimited data to whatever it is from your phone. What's that called?
Yeah.
What's that?
Hotspot.
Yeah, hotspot. There you go. I knew there was a hot in there somewhere.
It'll be interesting to see how they do that. How they smooth wires over.
I lost a backup plan though. Since the church is without internet now.
For good or just temporarily still?
I don't know if it's temporarily or if it's for good. I just know that every time I went and I check it, the internet's not working. It's been like that for 3 or 4 weeks now. Since before Easter.
Reset the modem.
Tried that already, didn't work. It said this disconnect when you go to the modem page, it says that it's disconnected and there's no IP address, no default gateway, none of that information on it.
Probably got a new modem.
It's not a new modem.
They probably see him coming and they say, "Here comes Alex, shut the internet off."
I can't call them for that. I can't, but I don't know any of the person that controls all the money and does all the finances would have to call them because I don't have any of the information.
They know what's going on, they're doing it, so it's not. I mean, if it's been out more than a week, somebody knows something. Because the minister would need the computer, for setting up his Sunday stuff. So somebody knows something that's not been out that long. But I've had.
They really don't even use the internet.
Maybe they
Not
can't.
even on the sanctuary, not even on the computer in the sanctuary, because all of the scriptures and everything, all of the songs is loaded on the actual computer, so they really.
Then maybe they just canceled it.
Possibility. So who's in charge of making sure the internet works, Alex? Who would make the phone call? Who would that be?
My guess is that would be the person that does all of the treasury work person, the person that does all the finances and.
Does that person have a name?
Yes.
Nancy.
Nancy.
Okay, so here's what you do. You call the internet company up and you say, "Hey, I'm calling you on behalf of Nancy for."
Hey, Ken,
Yeah.
I don't mean to disagree with you on this one, but I would probably talk to Nancy first.
It was a joke, Gary. But since you blew it for me, okay.
I mean,
My mom has actually already talked to her about it, but.
And
sounds like she's cut it off.
I think so too, or drastically reduced it. One or the other.
So what did happened with your mom, Alex?
She did, well, she said that she told her about it, but, my mom didn't tell me, like when she got her phone, she didn't tell me that if it was going to She didn't tell me anything. She didn't know if it was going to be fixed or not.
Yeah, I don't know your minister and your situation, but it sure sounds like they got rid of her. They know what's going on.
How long's it been now, Alex?
I don't know the exact date, but it was before Easter.
That's been a month.
A week or a good week and a half.
Been a while.
Easter.
A good week and a half before Easter?
Yes.
Oh yeah, well over a month then.
Yeah, so
The
that
modem's
kids.
still there.
Chris,
I said if the modem is still at the church, then obviously they had cut it off because you would have to send that back.
well, they don't know.
It's still,
Not nowadays.
When they shut it off and tell you to send it back, and somebody has to send it back out.
Could
the thing is, the modem is still on, and like I saw, so when the preacher goes to church, his phone automatically connects to Wi-Fi, and at the church, and he doesn't realize that the internet doesn't work at church. So, regardless of whether or not your Wi-Fi signal has a actual live internet on it, when your phone sees a Wi-Fi, if your Wi-Fi is on it, will connect. So
Even if it's not an active Wi-Fi, it'll still connect?
if your phone sees a Wi-Fi and it's there, and it'll still connect. It'll still connect if it's able to connect, even if there's no live Wi-Fi. Even if there's no live internet connection. That's the reason why when the internet goes out, I have to tell my mom and dad to turn off their Wi-Fi, because if they don't, their cellular data will not kick in until they cut off the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Ken,
Yeah.
it's the third one down under settings.
It's the third one down on what?
Settings for your iPhone.
Third one down on settings on my iPhone. So settings, Bluetooth is my third one down.
Should be Wi-Fi. Okay.
Wi-Fi second on mine.
I said one. I forgot the one at the very top.
Yeah, airplane mode.
Yeah. No, airplane Wi-Fi. Any Wi-Fi.
Yeah, okay, you know, I just learned something. Mine does say I do have unlimited usage on my data. I did not know that. Wow. Things you learn, man. We got to slow down on me learning stuff. This is only Tuesday now, and this is about the 15th thing I've learned in 2 days. You guys are going to give me a gray matter overload here. That's a joke. You guys are tough tonight.
It's Tuesday. We're all recuperating from Monday. By Thursday, we'll be on the ball.
I'm okay. Starting to sound like my granddaughters
Friday, we'll
now.
be tired and have to leave work early.
As long as you don't retire and take some inmate to the fictitious medical appointment they have. Speaking of which, has there been any news on that lately?
No, they're still out there somewhere.
I did see today where they found the guy that got out, about 2 weeks ago? He escaped in Alabama. Not the same guy, some other dude. He was on a work release program. He'd served 21 years of his sentence, and apparently he just walked away, and they didn't find him for about 2 weeks. I don't know if he was on a life sentence or not. The article didn't say. Yes, we do what, Gary?
I'm sorry, I said, did he get anybody pregnant before he left?
I don't think so. The article did not say. Or if it did, I skimmed right over that part, which is a possibility. Are the clocks? Yes, good. That's the only thing that's gone right tonight. The clocks are working, and the fish cam is not screwed up yet. Keyword being yet. Is it 10 o'clock already? Oh, it is.
11:30.
Yeah, well,
33.
I'm watching
30
it.
for you, 10:30 for me.
Yeah, I'm watching this, listening to a station out of the Midwest over there on the TV, and it's 11:30 here and 10:30 there. So maybe that's why I have problems with the time zones.
How much did Carrie run today?
2 hours.
2 hours.
He must be sick or something.
It was uncharacteristically short for him.
Did he get it?
Yesterday was shorter.
Was it?
That's all.
Not by much, but it was.
Did he get it fixed?
Now, you got the motherboard and the AIO into the case without any problems or any fit issues, so that's about as far as he got.
He used to do that stuff in about 20 minutes.
Not these days.
So he's got all that work, dude. That's because he starts one before he finishes the other.
No, sometimes that can't be helped.
Oh, yeah.
I get into that situation where I got 3 projects going on at once.
Yeah, I guess so.
It kind of winds up on starting them the same day, and then you get 2 phone calls. They'd appreciate it to have their product done by the next afternoon. Well, I had to have the one done in the morning anyhow, so I said, well then, yeah, I was up to almost 3 in the morning. And I got it all done. Slept 3 hours, got up, and brought them over there. Oh.
$75 delivery charge, right?
No, I can't remember what it was. I don't think they were too happy about it, but.
Well, the place I used to work, we had a standard turnaround time between 3 and 5 days, depending on the nature of the problem. If you wanted priority service, we charged extra for it. That's all there is to it. You want to be put to the front of the line, you're gonna have to pay me.
Yeah.
Did a lot of people take that offer up, Jim?
Not many. A few did, but not many. And interestingly enough, we used to get quite a few customers who went to Best Buy first before they got to us.
You think
Let's
that's
just say
because
they were not terribly happy.
you think that's because Best Buy is the bigger, branded, well-named store?
Well, yeah, I'm sure that's part of what it is. I'm also sure that a good part of it also might have been the fact that they had other stuff at Best Buy that they had gotten burned on in the past. And also, I have to believe that at some point Best Buy, you bring them something that's, a certain age and they basically tell you no. And I saw a number of older gear. So, I mean, people bringing me 8 and 9-year-old laptops that they want to get fixed, and my response to that is, well, I can try and fix it. How much money do you want to sink into it? By the time we're done, you can buy a new one. If you want the data off of it, that's one thing. I'll be happy to take that off of there, and we'll be happy to move it over to the other machine. But you're bringing me something that's 7, 8 years, 10 years old. It's time. You got your money's worth out of it.
You mean you wouldn't work on my 462 motherboard?
How old was that motherboard?
2002, I think.
The answer to that would be new. There comes a point when you have to tell people no. They don't like to hear it, but you have to tell them no. Otherwise, you're going to lose your shirt trying to patch together something that should have been retired.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually, I've gotten more than my money's worth out of my 8-year-old HP laptop. It runs. I just put Linux on it the other day, and with nothing running, out of 16 gigs of RAM, it's only using like 700 megs to run just the desktop with nothing running. So I think that's pretty good.
I've heard of people losing the SATA cable on their computer on desktop and take it to Best Buy, saying it won't boot, and they tell them the drive's bad, and it was not really bad.
Yeah, I've seen people do that just so they can test it out and see how much those people actually know.
Yeah, but then they take it to a real shop after that, and they say, "Oh, the SATA cable is loose."
Which of course begs the question, how come the SATA cable came loose? Because not all of them, but a lot of them have retaining clips on them.
Yeah.
My 12-year-old PC never had a loose cable.
I remember that HP that Kerry had. It's been years ago. He took it out of the box. He bought it without the power. It's the one without the power supply. It has a laptop power supply, desktop.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's one of their small form factor pieces of crap. Basically, it's a laptop motherboard inside a case.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I was kind of thinking that Kerry set that up. I don't know. Do you really think it came from the factory like that?
Yes, of course it
Yeah, they build them like that.
They have. I've seen them. I've worked on them.
I'm talking about with the cable unhooked.
Oh, the cable unhooked
Yeah, the SATA cable was unhooked.
from the factory. I believe it.
I mean, I'm not saying that mistakes happen anywhere.
Well, human error.
If you think that 100% of the time, 100% of cabling gets plugged in, you're under some sort of delusion.
Yep.
No, I believe it. It would not surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah, it could come unloose. Or it might not never got hooked up.
I wonder how the heck I changed my border
On what?
on my YouTube channel.
You lost me. The border on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, you know, the thing that
I'm kind of drawing a blank here.
You know, up at the top.
yeah.
Let me see. You go into settings and you can change it from the default to light or dark. And then you can.
I'm talking about the actual picture. I'm talking about.
I'm not following what you're asking about.
Talking about the picture here.
Oh, you want to change your... You follow what he's saying, Alex?
Yes, I think he wants to change the picture on the banner on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you not go into either the studio or YouTube, go to settings and change the picture?
I went up to where it said the camera on the banner, clicked on it, and I hit upload with change picture and it didn't do anything. But I'm thinking that's because it's my profile picture, it's not the banner picture.
All right, go into YouTube. Go into YouTube.
Which, on Facebook, they call that the cover photo.
Right. So go into YouTube, go to your channel, hover over your picture on the upper left-hand corner, right click, no, hold on, left click on it, I believe. Yep, left click on it, takes you to another, it'll take you into channel customization, and then you can change your picture in there. Your profile picture will appear. Your channel is presented on YouTube, like next to your. That's how. Yeah, you're not in YouTube channel. You need to go to your channel. You're not in the right place. If you're showing us a screen in the background, if that's where you're trying to do it, that's not the right place.
Click on your profile picture on the top right, and click on YouTube Studio, right, Ken?
Yeah, bring up YouTube, click on your picture in the upper right, go to either your channel or YouTube Studio. It's just easy for me to do it from your channel. Once you have that, put your mouse over your icon picture next to your name, left click it. It's going to take you into another page where you can change it.
Go you? No.
No.
No, you're looking at you brought up your Google security set.
Right, you're in Google. You need to be on YouTube.
Okay, let me YouTube.
Share your screen, Josh, so we can see it bigger, please. Or wait, are you on your phone on Zoom, or are you on the PC on Zoom?
I'm on my iPad.
No, then it's not good. Not good to do you any good to share your screen.
He's on his something because his
His something. That's good, Alex. He's on his something.
His video is in portrait mode, which should be illegal.
Should be illegal.
Have your video in portrait, like when you're recording a video, you shouldn't.
Yeah, when you run for mayor of Sheraton, don't use that as part of your slogan because you'll drive people away.
Okay.
Okay, so go to the upper right-hand corner of that screen.
Okay. This is where I'm at now.
Keep going. Click on keep going a little bit more to your right. Okay, you're not where you need to be. Click on your channel right there. Click on that. Now, go back to all the way over to the left. His is set up a little different than mine too. Left, your other left.
Left, right, left.
And scroll down a little bit, or go down a little bit. Go up, right, stop, right there. Click on that picture that's in that round circle right there. Left click on that circle. You left click or right click?
Right click. Oh, left click, I mean.
Well, because when I left click, okay, right there, right, you're good. See where it says change?
Yeah, I hit that. Nothing happened.
When you hit change, okay, there's something happens. Now you pick out a picture. But the question that's in my mind, is that going to change his big banner on top of his page or not? Because I don't have that big banner. The changing that picture, I think, should do it. The only way you're going to know is to change it. Now, do you have access back to that picture if you don't like what it changes it to?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, that's not a good answer.
Ian, you probably got the big banner. Everybody has the big banner. It's probably just blank.
John Banner, I know nothing. Yeah, that was a good TV series.
Yeah, I found the picture that I want.
Click on that picture that you want. Okay, let me. I don't know where mine is at though. That's why I don't change mine.
Alright, I'm gonna bug out a little early now. See you guys later.
Okay, Jim. Appreciate you being
Thank
here.
you.
Good night.
Hey, Jim.
Okay, let me figure out how to get this picture saved that I've got, because I have no clue where it's at. So let me save this image so I don't lose it. And that's going to be, yep, that's cool. Channel profile. Okay. Once I verify that this is downloaded, and it has, now I will go into mine. I will share my screen. No, I will not share my screen.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. It's my screen. I'm going to keep it to myself. This could be a disaster. Now I really need to change my title so I know what I'm doing. Well, I don't. So let me know if you guys see channel customization.
No.
Not on Zoom.
You got your OBS camera turned off, but you still got OBS camera selected on Zoom. Now I see a blank screen.
What about now?
It's still blank.
Okay, hold on. That means I'm in the wrong place in OBS then, I believe. Because I got virtual cameras running. I switched the camera in Zoom to virtual camera. It is blank, huh? Okay.
It means that you
It means
have your sources disabled or just don't have any sources in that scene.
No, we just did this a moment ago and it seemed to work just fine. Correct. Yes, correct. What are you seeing now?
Ken Stout, 16 at gmail.com.
Okay, so you do.
Subscribe icon, a picture of you and Lorna, Adventure Resolve, your fish tank.
I'm gonna cheat. I'm just gonna add a display capture in here. And I'm gonna go to display number 1, I believe. That'll work. And then I'm gonna move this back
Can I
over.
get a copyright back for using Nintendo picture?
Did that come up on? Did that come up on Zoom?
What that?
The custom.
Say no.
Okay.
Blurry.
Yeah, Josh is. What is? Why can't I get this to work? This is crazy. I just added it in. All right. What about now?
The YouTube studio page.
And it says channel customization.
Yep.
Okay, so now, damn, that took
It's
too long.
blurry. It's blurry because you still got your blur background on Zoom.
Really, I am blurred it.
Nintendo.
My blurred background is not blurred. It's not here. Now it's blurry because I just blurred my background. Now it's not blurry. So, okay. Let me show him how to do this. So, picture, change, go find you a picture. Just for argumentative purposes, I'm going to make it this one, or for just demonstration, I'll make it that one. I'm going to hit open. I'm going to say, yeah, that's good right there. You can zoom it down. You can zoom it up. So I'm just going to go, since I know this isn't sticking around, I'm going to go right to right there. I'm going to hit done. Now, Josh, are you watching?
I can't feel it. Whoa. Oh, the one on the bottom? Yeah.
You have to hit this button right here. It says publish or nothing will change. And I can almost guarantee you did not hit that button because you didn't know about it. Don't feel bad. When I did this afternoon, it took me 17 attempts because I was like, damn it! Why is this not? Oh wait, there's a button here that says publish.
Josh, I'm gonna make sure you feel bad about it.
Gee, Alex, that's real kind of you. So now we'll go over here. We'll go to YouTube. We'll see if it changed. We can see right there. It's got Lorna's picture up here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I can, so it worked. So Josh, that's all you got to do. Go to your picture. Go to your channel. Click on your channel.
I don't want to change the picture of me and my wife. I want to change the border on the bar.
You talking about the banner or the border? I don't have a border. I'm not following.
I'm talking about the banner.
Oh, that's probably. I don't have a banner. That's up to. That's more along Alex's line of work, not mine.
No, go ahead and say it. That's a professor question.
That's what I just said, didn't I? At least I thought that's what I just said. Maybe you need to go back in the waiting room. Hold on a minute. Where's that button at?
Click.
I need someone to volunteer to be my co-host. Why is Josh's picture so blurry?
I don't know.
It's blurry on mine. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it's blurry everywhere, but it is blurry on mine.
Blurry.
No, Josh is on his phone or his iPad, and he's probably got his phone or his iPad sitting somewhere. He just moved it.
Okay, Wintermute says, can set banner for channel in YouTube Studio, customization, branding. Oh, it was right where I was just at, right above the, yeah, it did say, okay. Good call, Wintermute. Good catch. Good catch. Appreciate that. So I see what he's talking about. Let me go back over here to this one. Now I'll go back and bring this back up and go to my... Right here is the banner. Banner image. So Josh, are you following along with me?
Yeah, I'm looking at the screen.
We'll learn this together. So you click on upload and let's go with what shall we go with? Let's just go with this one for now. It's a cool picture. I'll hit open and then you can apparently not change it. I don't know, viewable on desktop, didn't really change anything. Viewable on all devices. Yeah, that's cool. I wished I could make this full screen. We'll see what it does. So I'm going to hit done. And the secret we do know is to hit what? Publish.
Publish.
19 times now. Now, when I go to... Now, you guys don't see that ever, do you? So I go to YouTube. Go to my channel. Is that going to be across the top now? Your channel? Oh, sure. There it is. I learned something. Thanks, Josh. Damn, that's another thing. It's only Tuesday, people. Greg. Oh, my gosh.
Can you send me that picture, Ken?
Yeah, either I can or Alex can, sure. Either or. We both have it. You're probably going to get it faster if Alex does it seriously than if I do it. Cuz I'll forget.
Good night.
Send it to my email, Alex, please.
So that's pretty, I just learned something. So now we know how to change our picture and we know how to add and change the picture in a banner. Good job. Appreciate that.
Little Stout's computer repairs.
No.
Come on.
Uh-oh. I seem to have...
What, Josh?
I got it. You're too busy. You're going to bed. Just turn your mic off there so I don't put you in the waiting room. It's all good. I got it taken care of, Joshy. You're good.
Thank you.
Just make sure you pay the bill that's attached to it, please.
You're welcome.
He's learning. I'm about to create another monster.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Put you in the waiting room?
No, let's start calling Joshy Robert and Robert Michael.
Why?
Because your middle name's Robert and his first name's Robert.
Just to be funny.
Yeah.
Did we not have this conversation with Jason the other night when he was trying to be funny and he actually hurt someone's feelings? Were you not paying attention to that, Alex? Do I need to go over that?
Well, I can be. I can do it because we know.
Hey, Alex, I'm going to throw you over in the waiting room. When you get it put together, I'll bring you back. Just send me a message. Well, that shut him up. That's a joke, Alex.
That wasn't your job.
Alex was rambling on. He was getting all stumbled on his words, so I was going to put him over in the waiting room. I think Wintermute left. I just put it at Wintermute to him, and it didn't highlight, so that's cool. But thanks, Wintermute. That's good. Kind of like can't see the forest for the trees. It was right in front of me, and I didn't even see it. It's amazing the things you don't know what to do, and it's right in front of you. So I do appreciate that. Like I said last night, all suggestions are taken. Some of them I actually do, and some of them I kind of go like, but like Jeff, he didn't like the red thing. We got rid of the red thing. We added pumpkins, and you guys don't know this, but I've already gotten rid of the pumpkins. YouTube saw it. I don't know if anybody's watching the stream or not, but YouTube saw it. I was working behind the scenes when somebody was talking about unlimited data or something. So anyway, cool.
Yeah, I want to use that picture for my cover thing.
Oh, well, then I should have charged you more for it. I'll rebill you. Not a problem, Josh. Or what are we calling him, Alex? Robert? Now, let me make sure I got this straight. We're calling Joshua Robert, and we're calling Robert Joshy.
Yeah. Well, Joshy sounds good for me.
No, we're calling Robert Michael, and we're calling Josh Robert.
I think I'll just leave it like it is.
I like Jim version better.
It'll get confusing. That will clearly get confusing. So, let me try something here. No, I wasn't praying. I was thinking. Somebody start and carry on the conversation, please.
Have a good day, bud. Okay. Have a good day.
Got my grass cut.
I think Rick has fallen asleep.
No, I haven't.
That guy didn't say something.
Oh. Oh.
I'm actually working on the outro. I want to see. Okay, I've got 5 pictures now. I'll just leave it like that. I can't think of a 6th picture to add right now. I will be replacing one of the pictures. I need to stop my virtual camera, though, even though this is working quite well. You guys are still seeing... What are you seeing on Zoom right now, seriously? Not to be funny.
You?
Okay.
You with a blurred background?
Yeah, I blurred my background, so that's good. And YouTube is seeing the outro. That looks okay. So now the thing I have to do... Nebraska. Yeah, really. I have to think of adding a invisible timer. Let me stop the virtual camera. I need to think of how to add an invisible timer so that when I hit outro, this screen will come up, the timer will run for 30 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever, and it will automatically disconnect. I've been told by the professor I can do that under multifunction on the Stream Deck.
I didn't get it in my email.
Not that that's helping me out right now, because I'm still sitting here drawing a blank. So the YouTube people, what do you think about how that looks? And bear in mind, this again is still the prototype. It's a work in production. What do you guys think? And I apologize to the Zoomers. Usually it's the other way around. You guys can't see it because I've got it on OBS. To get the thumbs up from Tony Wallow, so cool. I am going to quickly jump over here and cheat. And I'm going to grab the clock right here. YouTube, again, can see it. I'm going to grab the clock. Oh, no, I'm not going to grab the clock. Are you kidding me? I can't copy and paste that. You got to be freaking kidding me. Seriously? I cannot right-click and copy that. Oh, there we go. Copy. Now I'm going to go back down to the outro. I'm going to add this in here. I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to put it right there for now. Again, I apologize. You guys can't see it. This will be interesting to see where this goes. This should actually go back to the main YouTube screen. So YouTube people, in 12 seconds, this should kick back over to Zoom. And if that works, then I just have to go in and adjust it from kicking over to that scene to kicking there. Perfect. Perfect. Good. I'm happy with this. This works good. So, good. 2-hour limit. We're coming up on 1 hour and 57 minutes. Wow, what timing is that? I hadn't even looked at the clock until now. If you hover over banner on your channel, camera icon will appear typewriter and will go directly to customization. Really, BH Ringer says. I'll deal with that here in a little bit then. Because my banner's still not showing. Well, yeah, I did show up. Okay, yeah. Another good point. Why? Learning so much. I'll show up tomorrow night and go, good evening and welcome to Ken Stout Live. I'm so overloaded from Monday and Tuesday that this is the way it will be for the next 4 days. Thank you. Anyway, I clearly am not right in the head. All right, Gary. Hey, I hope you get to feeling better. Take your NyQuil. Go to bed. Be a good boy.
See you there tomorrow.
All right. Good night, Gary. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm going to scroll back through here. BH Ringer, thank you for joining us. I would have liked to seen you on Zoom. No worries. Robert, thank you for joining us again. Like to see you on Zoom. No worries. Jim was here. Of course, he's already bugged out. Matthew Camp was here. Jason showed up, and the first thing he says is, where's my wrench? Yeah, again, you got to show up more than once and quit bitching about not having a wrench. I think I got everybody. Wintermute, again, thank you for the subscription. I do appreciate it. And did I miss anybody? I did not. In 3, 2, 1.